Hello everyone. Today I am sharing a video for Clique kits and I am using mixed media in this layout. I am going to be using the July 2018 kit, which is super beautiful. And I'm going to be documenting a picture of my daughter in the pool from a couple weeks ago. So I knew that I wanted to start with these two papers. They were my two favorite papers in this kit. I love the navy blue with the like pinwheels on it, and then I love the bright yellow. I just felt like they contrasted really well together. So in this kit, there's a ton of stuff. The ephemera pack is jam-packed with things. So off camera, I did kind of pull some of the things out that I thought I might use on the layout, just so I wasn't overwhelmed during the video and trying to pick exactly what I wanted to use. So I am going to use some texture paste here with this stencil. Now, I will say that I had to do it quite a few times because after I put the paper layers behind my photo, you couldn't even see what I had just done. And I did not gesso this page at all. So I'm just using, I think it's just plain white cardstock, but it is a textured cardstock. I believe it's from Basil. And so you can see here that I'm having to go back in and kind of pull them out just a little bit wider. And the texture paste that I'm using is just white. There's nothing special about it. It's just white texture paste. You can get it pretty much anywhere. Any craft store or any online craft store. So yeah, I'm going to also bring in those papers to put behind the photo. But first I wanted to put a white layer behind the photo just to kind of make it pop off of the pattern paper. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to do some layers, and I'm not going to do straight layers like I normally do. So normally I just do complete straight layers behind my photo, like kind of like photo mats. But for this layout, I decided to kind of angle them a little bit, and I really like the way that it turned out. And then I'm going to use the back side of I think the yellow paper, I believe. So I only used two pattern papers on this layout, and I'm just using front and back to give different variations. And then that way it helps you kind of use your kits to the fullest, I guess is what I'm saying. So again, I'm going to have to go back through and add more because it just wasn't far enough out because of my layers. My layers kind of got a little bit pretty big, which is okay. I like it. It's all good. So I am going to go ahead and start gluing all of those layers down together so they're ready to go. And then I'm going to hit the texture paste or modeling paste with the heat tool just to kind of speed up that drying process. That's just one way to speed it up. If you don't have time to just let it sit and come back later, I do not have time to do that. So I really love using my heat tool. It helps with that when you're doing mixed media. So I am going to be pulling out, surprise, surprise, my oxide inks. They are seriously my favorite mixed media product. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys will know that. I absolutely love the effect that it gives. I love the packaging or smushing technique. And then I also love that I can just go in and like watercolor like this, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep adding water to it. Add water to the page. It's really, it's a fun technique. And it works well with the modeling paste because it kind of goes all around the modeling paste, and the modeling paste, which is white, kind of pops out from it. You really can't see it that well on camera right now, but you'll see it in the pictures at the end. this yellow that I'm using is the squeezed lemon, and the blue that I'm using is the faded jeans. So I wanted to go with a navy and yellow to keep that kind of going with the papers, with the pattern papers that I chose. Now, the blue is not as dark as the navy blue in the pattern paper, but I'm okay with that. Once it dries, it's not that dark. But I think it still looks great, and I love the effect that the oxide inks give. It's just super, super fun. And just add water, just like you're watercoloring. And I'm using a round paintbrush, which works well for this. And you kind of just move it around and spray some water and add some color here and there. There's not really, I'm not doing any kind of rhyme or reason, like it just, you know. And then I did some splatters. And then I'm like, you know what? Actually, I need more. I need more of this. This space at the top here is super blank, so I'm going to do the blue all the way across, is what I decided to do, just to kind of make it look like it's going all around the whole cluster, I guess, or the center of the photo and all of the embellishing that I'm going to be doing. So I really, really love the way that that looks. And I believe I am going to hit it with the heat tool again, just to get it dry. So when I do start embellishing and layering up everything, it's going to stick. Because if it's still wet, you know, you can have some difficulties with things actually adhering to your page. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that that is dry as best as possible. It can still be just a little tiny bit damp, but you don't want like puddles of water on your page. So I'm going to put my photo right there in the center where the white part is, excuse me. And because I have all of that mixed media going on and I have texture paste, I decided to put my photo layers up on foam tape, just to kind of give it that extra dimension. And I'm trying to layer the photo kind of where you can still see some of that texture paste peeking through. I didn't want a whole bunch of it. I just want it like peeking out of the photo. And these die cuts are super adorable. I love them. All the like water splashes and all of the summer. Oh my gosh, the sun, I just absolutely love it. It's perfect. This kit is perfect for summertime. If you are in the pool or at the beach, this is the perfect kit for you. So I'm also using this little die cut that says good times and tan lines, and the bows. Oh my gosh, the little tiny bows. They're like little suede bows, and I actually got the add-on bows, so I got the whole pack of bows. You get, I think, a couple of the bows in your kit, but I had to get the whole pack because y'all know I love bows. I love bows. And so this is a cut apart, or one of the printables, I think. It says soak up the sun. I just trimmed it down a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to mat it on that navy blue paper so it will make it kind of pop off the page. I didn't want it just to be white because I felt like it kind of just blended in. And I'm also using my ruler, if you guys can see, to tear the edges a lot, which adds extra texture to your page as well. I like doing that sometimes. I did that with the photo layers as well. So at first I put it down here, and then I was like, you know what? I don't really like it on this side. It just wasn't working for me. So I ended up putting it over here, and then I'm going to cut off that excess that hangs over off the page, as well as the little bit of the sun that hangs off the page as well. So I am going to go ahead and adhere this down. I thought I already did that, but I guess I didn't. And go ahead and start putting all of my embellishment layers around the photo and putting them down. So I will say that the bows are my favorite thing in this whole kit. I used two of them. I used the yellow one and a blue one. And I did put that little die cut up on foam because the photo was as well. And I'm using some of those like water splashes around the photo just to add some extra like interest. And then this piece that says "This is the life," I just felt like that was like perfect for this layout. my daughter's on like a pool floaty and she's smiling from ear to ear. And yeah, so I'm also going to put those little heart sunglasses layered up on top of that as well. And y'all, there are these like, I don't even know what they are, acrylic pieces maybe, or I don't know. There's like a little life, what is it? A lifesaver? I don't know what it's called. The little circle, and it's adorable. There are also some like little boats, and oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're perfect. So sorry you guys, I had to add that on there because I just thought it was like perfect. It's super, super cute. And it just adds a little extra something to the page. And now I'm going to use some of the puffy stickers with the water, like the water splashes in a couple places. And some of the stars, as well as some of the like little circles. They almost look like little enamel dots, but I guess they would be called puffy dots. They're super cute, and they just add a little bit of extra interest to the page. And that is going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss any upcoming videos. And don't forget, I will have the Clique kits linked below along with a coupon code if you guys want to go shop in the store. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. Have an amazing day. Bye.